CNN pundit apologizes after sparking right-wing fury for blaming DC plane crash on Trump. Story by Justin Baragona. 15H, a 4-minute read. CNN political commentator bakery sellers apologized on Wednesday night after deleting a tweet that placed blame on President Donald Trump for the deadly midair crash over Ronald Reagan National Airport in Washington, D.C., claiming he et up by citing the president's federal hiring freeze as a potential reason for the horrific accident. Sellers' initial post sparked backlash among Trump supporters and right-wing commentators, who called the former Democratic lawmaker despicable and a broken human being for tying the tragedy to Trump's executive actions. Officials said on Thursday that they do not expect any survivors after an American Airlines passenger plane making its landing approach collided with a Black Hawk helicopter that was on a training mission over the D.C. airport. The flight was arriving from Wichita, Kansas, and carried 64 passengers and crew, including several members of the U.S. figure skating team. The Army helicopter had 3 soldiers aboard. "We probably lost 60 Kansans tonight," Senator Roger Marshall, Republican Kansas, told reporters at a Thursday morning briefing. While the president took to his social media platform to blame the helicopter pilots and the control tower for the crash, wondering why the helicopter simply didn't go up or down, sellers shared a January 22 press release from House Democrats condemning Trump's inaugural day hiring freeze order. Hiring air traffic controllers is the #1 safety issue according to the entire aviation industry, House Committee on Transportation and Infrastructure ranking member Rick Larsen, Democrat Washington, stated. Instead of working to improve aviation safety and lower costs for hardworking American families, the administration is choosing to spread bogus DEI claims to justify this decision. In his January 20 executive order, the president stated that no federal civilian position that is vacant at the time he was sworn into office shall be filled, and the freeze applies to all executive departments and agencies regardless of their sources of operational and programmatic funding. In a separate fact sheet sent out 2 days later, the White House said the president had signed a presidential memorandum terminating a Biden administration Federal Aviation Administration (FAA) hiring policy that prioritized diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) over safety and efficiency. It is unclear if the freeze prevents the FAA from hiring new air traffic controllers or if they fall under the executive order's exemption for military personnel or positions related to national security and public safety. Alongside his Wednesday night post sharing the Democrats' statement on Trump's dangerous freeze of air traffic control hiring, sellers wrote, 8 days ago. It wasn't long before he came under fire from the right. They are fishing corpses out of the Potomac. Families are praying their loved ones miraculously survived. We haven't the faintest clue yet what caused the crash, and Bakery is already frantically and publicly looking for a way to blame it on Trump. Washington Free Beacon editor Peter Hassan reacted. What a broken human being. Former NFL sideline reporter turned conservative commentator Michelle Tafoya doubled down on Hassan's criticism, adding that the CNN pundit was despicable. Other right-wing activists and influencers labeled sellers pathetic or merely cursed him out. Former Trump spokesperson Tim Murtaugh, meanwhile, insisted that Democrats had lied about Trump's hiring freeze and that it exempted air traffic control employees. Amid the outcry, sellers would soon take the tweet down and issue an apology. "I deleted the post because timing matters. Politics at this point does not," he wrote. "I et up. I own that. I am very prayerful, but I'm also very frustrated, upset, and disturbed with where we are as a country. I recognize, and I will do better. The only thing that matters is rescuing the survivors and ensuring this never happens again." Sellers' apology, however, didn't stem the outrage from the conservative punditry, who demanded repercussions. "This person should be fired," Fox News contributor and anti-cancel culture zealot Joe Concha raged. Because even after exploiting a horrible tragedy for political gain, he still throws a "but I'm also very frustrated, upset, and disturbed with where we are as a country," which has zero to do with lives lost and families devastated forever. Get out. When reached for comment, a CNN spokesperson told The Independent they would let sellers' apology speak for itself. The Independent has always had a global perspective. Built on a firm foundation of superb international reporting and analysis, The Independent now enjoys a reach that was inconceivable when it was launched as an upstart player in the British news industry. For the first time since the end of the Second World War, and across the world, pluralism, reason, a progressive and humanitarian agenda, and internationalism, independent values are under threat. Yet we, the Independent, continue to grow.